প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন বা চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন। ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন বা যারা রুম খেলতে চান অবশ্যই কমেন্টে জানাবেন। আজকে সবার সাথে যারা যারা রুম খেলতে চান অবশ্যই ভাই রুম খেলতে চাইলে কমেন্টে জানাবেন ভাই রুম খেলা হবে। প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন।
Quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Lobotka gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, I think we're going to see this guy covering every blade of grass, Peter. He just never stops running. And when opposition players are starting to flag towards the end of a match, he'll come into his own. He's got a great engine and wonderful stamina.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Tries to pass it through. And here's Barella. He has found the way through. Shot a goal!
Oh my God.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Serginho. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's got away. Big chance! Oh, that pass isn't the best. And again! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them.
Could be danger here. He is through here. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've done it! goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Shot could be on. Oh, easy pickings there. 30 minutes gone. Rafael Leao! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter. You want to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Ribery.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
And Ribery! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Ribery. Now it's Colomboani. Now it's Rafael Leao. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's on his way! Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafael Leao takes control of it and he's on the move. Rafael Leao! Oh, it rattles the bar! And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
A probing pass. Now it's Thuram. DiMarco wins the duel this time. No, again there's no way through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, we expected better and so did he. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Ribery. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. No, that's been intercepted. DiMarco. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole pitch.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
হ্যালো 0163059 প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন।
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great. The potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Lobotka gets... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly the blocks here.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for the shot! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Cannavaro is there to clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's McKennie. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Decent enough try. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Çalhanoğlu goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Akanji looking to play him in. And it's Ribery. Nicely spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Inter Milan applying the press here. A high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Thuram! Oh, crossbar! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. It's played through for him. And Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন।
Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Approaching half time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ribéry. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Lobotka. Nicely weighted ball. Acerbi. Here's McKennie. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. It's their second corner of the game. And it's DiMarco. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. And it's been given away. Looking for the run. Now it's McKennie. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Chelhanoglu. Can he get it through? Good ball over the top. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He can run onto that. That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Svila gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And they can counter here. Time and again they are repelled. McKennie. Searching pass is played there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked...
Thuram! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think that...
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponents alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rijkaard is there to clear. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Berbatov is fouled.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Plays a sharp little ball here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, super find. De Bruyne! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Santos take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played. He's had a hit! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rafinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence. Berbatov. Looking for options for move. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Could be danger here. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Messi. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, that was vital. And got rid. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He He might be in here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Threads one in. That is a great pick out. He's come in hard. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. Decent chance! Tries to get it clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Santos have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So off we go once more. Santos carrying a one-goal lead. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No, he's not getting past him there. And that's been slipped through. Cannavaro. Santos are still that goal to the good. Berbatov. Now, can they get him away? And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi with a real chance here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Robson.
Cerezo Ozaka really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's forced to go back. Rijkaard. And it's Berbatov. Searching pass he's played there. And dot! It's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So there's going to be another change here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marquinhos cuts out the pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Berbatov. That's a cute ball. Cleared without hesitation. And they're quick to get it back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a decent clearance. And the volley. Raul. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Rafinha. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটা ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওতে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they've got a throw. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Knocks it out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Batistuta was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Looking for a runner. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Santos really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Saliba. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi. Played back. Now that looks a decent ball. Shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, then you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
The less said about that pass, the better. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made...
Olise! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Some resolute defending there. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Xavi Alonso.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That pass has been well intercepted. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up back that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
A case now of complete control. And he cuts out the supply. That's beautifully weighted. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He has found a way through. Olise. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. DiMarco, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's positional gold. The utilisation base.
Oh, that was vital. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Olise.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ambitious ball here. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. That's that, the end. Santos cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Now, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rafinha. Olise. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And that's gone loose. Aimed in towards... There's the... Oh, it's hit the post! And he's done it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
João Neves getting this one clear. Now it's Messi. Now it's Olise. Tries to play it through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rafinha. The ball has bounced loose now.
Santos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them.
And Van Nistelrooy! They want to be quick to recover this. Saliba gets rid without sophistication.
একটা কোটায় রাখি যেন বাসা নিয়ে যেতে পারি আর মাকে বলতে পারি যে তোমার বলবো তোমার জন্য শুকিয়ে কাটিয়েছি
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. He's in a good position here. Real chance! Superb by Inzaghi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the position. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Dovbik. He's shift Dovbik! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Takes a shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Inzaghi looking sharp there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cristante. Van Dijk. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Hermoso calmly anticipates. Oh, good-looking ball. Could move up a gear here. And he's surging through. Kone. It's the goal kick. DiMarco. Great vision. Stojkovic in acres of... It's a mighty effort! Pellegrini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. DiMarco. Can he get it through? Picked out De Bruyne! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Batistuta! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Kone. Pellegrini. Cristante. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Wrench. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Beckham. And it's DiMarco. De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. Stojkovic. And the shot's on here. Inzaghi! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And it's De Bruyne. DiMarco. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Dovbyk is second in the league scoring charts. Nice looking ball. There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
Atalanta really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cristante. And Kone. Dybala. Now it's Dovbyk. Pellegrini. Dybala. Aimed beyond. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
De Bruyne receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Dybala. Dybala charging forward, the ball at his feet.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Rijkaard. Pellegrini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
DiMarco wins the duel this time. Ndika gets over and intercepts. Oh, terrible pass. No, that's been intercepted. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's picked his way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance here to counter. Wrench. Out of play for a throw. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's well spotted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
ভাই এখন 1 ভার্সেস 1 খেলা যাবে না, চ্যানেলটাকে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়ে রাখো ভাই। কালকে সকালে হচ্ছে যে 1 ভার্সেস 1 খেলবে। এখন টাইম হচ্ছে আমার নেটওয়ার্কের প্রবলেম, তো তাই হচ্ছে যে ভাই টুর্নামেন্ট খেলতেছি।
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. Tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. This, of course, a good point to take stock, being the midway point of the season. Now it's Noslin, Cancellieri. Now, what about a counter-attack? DiMarco, played into space. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
There he is, the one they call the Divine Ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
He has found the way through. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Roberto Baggio, he's shifting through the gears here. Mario Gila gets it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
DiMarco. Now it's DiMarco. And here's De Bruyne. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Marosic. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Isaacson has it out wide and in space. Vecino is onto this. Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Noslin is offering a right smile there.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That's an imaginative pass. That's a throw. DiMarco receives it in a wide position. Greeny. Out towards the flank. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. There's the header! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Vecino. He has a look up. Real chance! Saliba gets it away. Atalanta still this single goal behind. And it's made its way to him. Aimed beyond the defence. Cancellieri. Now it's Noslin. In it comes. Basic! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Basic brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Isaksen. He's got away. Knocks it into space. Oh, that was vital. Rafinha. Rafinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This time, surely! And he's there to clear it. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! Superb from Stojkovic! About as smooth as it gets. Do not write them off. Back they come. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
This looks promising. Shot a goal! It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! And again! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a variable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That's going to go a long way.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now, this could be a chance. Ataldi. Basic.
Oh, great feat, that.
Dia.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Pedro. Basic. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that will be it. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go.